war in Ukraine has begun.
And a Russian invasion of Ukraine is underway as troops move.
Full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the largest invasion of a neighboring country in Europe since World War II.
Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24th, 2022, and since then they have been repeatedly bombarding, murdering civilians, and I had a visceral feeling that it was my home that was being invaded. And that really brought questions up of what is home if you don't have your four walls of your house? What do you take with you when you have to flee on a moment's notice?
Seeing that situation play out among people we knew, for Vita brought many memories of the other 4 generations and possibly beyond of her family who had to do something similar and not knowing if they would come back again. It was a story that we needed to tell. Immersive storytelling was the absolute right fit for this type of experience, to really confront the audience with questions of what is home? What are the things that are most sacred to you? What would you put in your suitcase if you had an hour to leave?
So one of the reasons that we wanted to create this as an immersive installation rather than a traditional theatrical production is we wanted the audience to feel the sense of uncertainty so that they can develop more empathy for refugees who are entering an unknown world.
UC Davis Department of Theater and Dance has this wonderful artist residency program called the Granada Artist. We had heard about this even through some of our mentors in the industry who had gone here and had been very heavily influenced by the Granada artists who came in. So for us, it was a really big honor and a big opportunity to come.
In theater, there was always a bit of a delay. And so for us to create a theater piece on a live situation that is still occurring has been challenging and very rewarding. We were fully supported by the production staff here, the scenic shop, the costume shop, our amazing lighting team to create this world. But the great benefit of it that we were able to rehearse on the stage with all of our performers, with the set elements for 6 weeks, which is really unheard of in the United States. So for us to be able to actually develop this piece over such a long period of time at the venue in which it will actually be performed is what led to it being so seamless. And so we're very grateful for that opportunity.
For Refuge, the thing that I want more than anything is for the audience to leave with a changed frame of reference. I want them to leave with a new understanding of themselves and the world around them.
The reason we created Refuge to be an immersive experience is that we wanted the audiences not to be sure what their next steps are. A lot of the piece is happening in quite low light, and they don't know where they need to go next because it's quite unusual. Because typically, of course, in the theatrical experiences, audiences often sit in comfortable seats and just observe, whereas here they had to participate. And that sense of uncertainty, that sense of danger, that sense of not knowing what's going to happen truly helped them to empathize with the refugee experience.
We built it with 7 scenes and a shape-shifting environment that you can walk through which transforms around you. We have 25 scenes written, of which we've chosen 7. So now that we've been through this process, we'll have a template for bringing these other scenes to life. And we've also built this as an immersive theater installation as opposed to play or through composed piece, so that we can actually take some of these pieces alone and install them in galleries.
We're hoping to take this piece all around the world and actually work with refugee communities. We're sure that refugees in many different parts of the world have such unique experiences to share, and this piece is very malleable and adaptable, and we just look forward to developing it over the coming years and share more stories of people who otherwise wouldn't have been empowered to tell them.